Hello, my fellow Virgos. Welcome to your March 2021 Intuitive Energy Forecast. So let's see that orchid. My name is Lisa Lyle, and this is my channel here on YouTube. My website is lisalyle.com, and you can find me on social media, Wisdom of the Heart. So welcome. I am so excited for us. We have our yearly full moon coming up on the 27th at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe on the 27th of February. So this is really exciting. This is our time, Virgo, to really work with the energy of our moon. And it's interesting because last night I was called to sit outside, and it's winter here, so I was called outside at about 11:30 and just observing the moon and Sirius. And the moon last night was in the sign of Cancer, and it was really, that moon had all the feels, and it was really, I was looking in the sky to see where Virgo was. So I know that tomorrow night I'll have a beautiful view right from my veranda of our Virgo full moon. And I was really receiving the guidance that it's really time for us to release and let go. And that may just simply be as much as release and let go of the energy of 2020. Sorry, I have something in my eye here. To release and let go of the energy of 2020. It could also be a call for us to release and let go of self-defeating behaviors and habits, and to move into, I feel like to really move onto a path that is more aligned with our heart, more transparent. And I feel that on the other side of this moon, there will be some clarity for us. And I'm really feeling with the Pisces new moon on the, oh my gosh, I just looked this up last night. Let me just look here again. The Pisces new moon, I believe, is on the 12th. Let's just see here, because it's going to drive me crazy. So the next new moon is March 13th. So I feel like with this Virgo full moon, really working these energies. I mean, this is our time, right? We get this opportunity once a year. And once we've done our ceremony around releasing, then really focusing on the physical vessel for the next couple of weeks, doing the clearing. So, this could be a really good time for us to do a cleanse or a fast. It could be a really great time for us to implement some new daily practices, whether it's a breath practice, a meditation practice, a yoga or body movement practice. And I feel like when we get around to that Pisces new moon, this is interesting. So you may be feeling like you have little things that are just like little nuisances in your life right now. But by the time we get around to this Pisces moon, it's really going to be about what is it, like think about Pisces being the 12th sign. What is it, Virgo, that you would like to really birth into this lifetime? And so how can you go about bringing your dreams to life? And what perhaps needs to be removed to clear your path, and what needs to be or can be implemented to support your path, to support the clarity on your path. And then, of course, we have the equinox coming in on the 20th or 21st of March, the spring equinox here in the northern hemisphere and the autumn equinox in the south. So this is, I always feel excited at this time of year because it's like we're coming out of winter, although winter's not over yet. We're coming out of winter and we're moving into spring, new growth, planting new seeds. So this is our time, Virgos. Let's see what guidance and support Mother Earth has for us. Oh, perfect. Okay, so the first card, oh my gosh, they're both so perfect. So the first card that came out is Perception. and it's a number 39, which is a 12 frequency. And 12, I used to see it often as the Trinity. I would see 1212, 1221 a lot. And a handful of years ago, I asked my guides, like, what is the symbolism of this 1212 and 1221? And, it was later, it would come to have some more meaning for me, the 1221 being the day that my Virgo beloved transitioned. The answer I received initially when I asked about this 12 energy was, it is a call to honor the fact that you are a channel of light. So for some of you who are connecting, you may actually have channeling abilities. Whether you're channeling from the angelic realms or a spirit guide, my guidance has been that I channel direct from source. So direct from God consciousness, Christ consciousness, and through my higher self. So for some of you, it may be a call to acknowledge that you do channel, whether it's through your writing, whether it's through your spoken word. And for others, it will just be a call to take care of your channel. And when I say channel, I'm feeling the spine. I always feel the spine. This is our channel. So it says beyond the veil of illusion. And I feel like this Virgo full moon, Virgos, we can tend to be very anal in our analysis of things, almost to a fault. And our analytical abilities, as opposed to being a positive, they can often be detrimental, because we'll just keep going over all these different scenarios, all these, what if it went this way, or what if it goes that way, or what about this way? And, we can analyze so much. It's like analysis paralysis, right? Because we don't, like, when we're just stuck in that logical, linear mindset, we can really be blinded to what is actually presenting right here for us. And so I feel like this perception card is saying to us that we are to move beyond our own illusions, those thoughts, those beliefs that we hold on to, and even those aspects of ourselves that we deny and that we push down deep inside. It's like the little white lies we tell ourselves, and actually they grow into these big deceptions, and then we compromise our integrity. And so I feel like this moon is really, and this month of March is really asking us to move beyond the analytical mind and into the intuitive heart. Because then next we've got the tree of life. And, this is so beautiful. I was just saying, in spring we generally plant seeds. And what I love about the imagery on this card is we have everything here. We've got a heart, we have a cross, we have the infinity symbol, we have a star, we have the yin and yang symbol. Oh, that's an Ankh, the original form of cross. And so what I'm really feeling is that, and this is a number 1. So, this is an opportunity. This is a new beginning for us. And what are we going to do with this new beginning, right? Because we're not going to have another Virgo full moon until 2022. So what would we like to bring to life? What would we like to create in our life this year? And, the universe supports us. And all it requires is that we pay attention and that we take action on, the guidance that we are receiving. The message on the card here is fertility, creativity, destiny, and magical blessings. And so I do really feel like this is, remember I was saying at the beginning of the video, I feel very excited for us. And I feel that, the blessing here for us is in direct relation or proportion to our ability to let go. you know. And like I said, I've been really reflective in the last 24 hours with the, and interested, to connect with the Cancer moon. And, it just really, there feels to be a call for us to truly honor our heart, to trust our path, to release and let go of fear that we may have been holding on to, and I'm hearing for a lot of years. So let's tune into the energy of Archangel Michael. He wants to offer us some guidance and support, to support us in, oh, this is perfect. In This is really perfect. He wants to encourage us to live our truth. And, it doesn't get much better than this, Virgo. We have 2 master numbers here. This is the first card that came out, Luna Rosa, number 22. When it comes to 2s, I always feel of the high priestess energy, the alchemist, the wise woman, the medicine woman. And look at this, the imagery of this moon here, and it's all pink. It's healing. We are healing through the energy of unconditional love. And it actually says emotional healing on this card. And then we got the Crimson Angel, the healing card, number 11. And so I really feel that this time, and March, beginning with the Virgo full moon on the 27th, and that energy is going to carry over, because they don't just have the full moon and then the energy's behind us. No, we work with that for quite some time. And so I feel that we are being set up for this month of expansive healing and deep healing. So it may be raw and uncomfortable for you. And yet, on the other side of it, it's all this, new abundance, this new, inspired creativity, this abundant fertility, all because we have been able to shift our perception to a higher perspective. Okay, this Crimson Angel always speaks to me about getting outside to nature, making sure you're grounding yourself. This is what, our soul craves, our physical body needs, Virgo, is this grounded connection to Mother Earth, to the trees, to the elementals, to just bare feet on the grass is great sometimes. Because this, if you'll see, there's a rose here in the sacral chakra area, which is a pink rose. And so this is deep emotional healing. And that's what I was feeling last night outside under that moon, is this, a lot of different emotions were coming up, and it was a beautiful opportunity for a release, for, letting go of, emotional baggage that we're holding on to. So go with it. Allow yourself to just go with the flow. Whatever needs to flow out of you. It's 12:55 as I say that. Whatever needs to flow, just let it flow. Don't judge yourself. Make sure you're taking care of your physical body, Virgo. We are so sensitive, not only to energies, we're sensitive to the things we eat. We're sensitive to the things we breathe in and the things we drink. So making sure you're getting lots of water, hydrating yourself, spending as much time as you can outside. It's a beautiful sunny day here, so I'm looking forward to spending my afternoon, or a good part of it, outside. This is beautiful. So next we're tuning into our ancestors to see what love and support they have for us at this time. And look at this. We get the offerings card, wealth. I cannot stress enough, if you are seeing this video, actually it doesn't matter, because time and space is really, it's non-existent in the realm of spiritual. Whenever you are connecting with this video, and in particular if you are connecting with it prior to our full moon, which is 48 hours away or so, doing ceremony, creating ceremony, an offering, taking some fruit out to nature, some herbs, working with burning the herbs. I just feel like creating ceremony around drawing abundance in, and perhaps it's creating ceremony around releasing any of the blocks within you that prevent your abundance. You know, because abundance is our divine birthright. So I'm feeling like I'm looking over here at what fruit I have to take with me today, because I really feel, offering some fruit, offering, tobacco, burning some various herbs, whatever it is. Ultimately, there's no right or wrong way to do ceremony. It's all entirely up to you. Allow your intuition to guide your ceremony, because when it's coming from the heart, these are the most beautiful ceremonies. It doesn't have to be anything formal. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to follow steps A, B, and C, to have a desired outcome of D. Do what your heart is guiding you to do, and trust. That's really beautiful. So Virgo, we're going to tune into our collective higher self and receive a message here through the higher self connection. Some love, support, and encouragement. The journey. And again, what I'm feeling here is, look at all the water here. So this is about our emotions. So, March is a real opportunity. I feel March is an opportunity for emotional development, emotional growth. Once we release and let go of stagnant, stuck emotions, things that we've been holding on to, it creates space for this abundant new growth. And the new growth is born of unconditional love. Unconditional love. And our journey, we each are here as a seed of light, a tree of life, and we are meant to be rooted and grounded and allow ourselves to grow from our roots. My guides always show me grounded up to my heart, right? So everything below the heart is below the earth, and then everything above the heart is above the earth, and all the growth comes out of the heart space. All the branches come from the heart space. And sometimes we have to prune back. If you're a plant lover like I am, you know that sometimes we have to prune our stuff back to support it to grow. So this is the release. The release is almost the pruning, and then just that simple act of the release supports new growth. And it may not take place where we had pruned or where we had released, but that action creates the space. So on the back of this card, it says, you are soaring to new heights. Experiment, play, allow your spirit the freedom to explore new and exciting possibilities for your life. Follow the rainbow across the horizon. A pot of gold awaits. And this is what we're here for. We are here as a bridge from heaven to earth, right? Heaven on earth. We seed that energy through our experience. And, as we heal, as we honor our experiences, and as we know that every experience, as traumatic and painful as it may have been, it served a greater purpose. It served a greater purpose. And that can be, that can feel heartbreaking. That can feel quite emotional. I feel quite emotional saying that. So, at 101, this is a time of new beginnings. In order for the new beginning to take form, we must be willing to release what has come before, particularly that connected to the pain body. So finally, Virgo, let's see which animal medicine wants to work with us for the month of March. Oh, of course. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. So I first got really excited because this is my spirit animal, the crow. And since we've moved, there's a lot of crows around here. They like to roost in the trees close by. And so I like to joke that we've moved to the crow house. The crows are wisdom keepers. The crows are, they're actually highly intelligent birds who actually recognize human faces, if you can believe that. They are great imitators. They can make all kinds of sounds like other birds, a little bit sneaky and tricky. I like to view crows as like the sacred fool energy in the bird kingdom. What I'm really drawn to on this card, though, is that what I'm hearing is as we face our shadow, as we dive into those dark spaces inside of ourselves, look at what is born from facing those aspects of ourselves that we previously had denied or tried to hide. Because then the next card that came out, and you saw it, it just felt like it wanted to come off at the top there, is the raccoon. And the raccoon is all about removing our masks, and that's never had more of a literal meaning than it does here in 2021. Removing the masks, so that and what I'm feeling is like removing these masks to reveal more of ourselves, right? No longer are we going to hide behind the various masks, and we all wear many masks, never mind the face diapers that we're all wearing these days. We all wear masks, and oftentimes we do this as a way of protecting ourselves, right? We don't, we want to protect ourselves. We want to expose and reveal those parts of ourselves that we feel that others will accept and approve of, and those parts of ourselves that we don't feel are, that we feel guilt or ashamed about, we don't reveal that. Right now I'm hearing it's time to reveal yourself, remove the masks, and it begins with removing the masks from within, right? You facing your stuff, you coming into acceptance of your stuff, and then through that process, then the transparency externally can begin. Raccoons, if you've ever seen them, they're so freaking cute, and it's quite playful. And they, they're survivors, and in fact, in many cases, they're thrivers. And so I feel like they're also bringing through this message of abundance, and the abundance that is coming through, the abundance that is meant for you, will not pass you by. You just need to see with real eyes. Stop the anal eyes and see through real eyes, the eyes of the Creator, the eyes of the Christ within. So the raccoon's message, because I am reading from the guidebook, any information about all the decks, everything will be found in the description box below. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please do. It's a great way to support the content creators that you appreciate and enjoy here on YouTube. You can do that through likes, subscriptions, comments below, because the censorship has gone beyond ridiculous. So you can help in that way, and for that I'm grateful. I have opened up for the month of March some chakra check-ins and checkups, energy sessions, as well as soul messages. Again, this platform is not allowing me to share links, so I will share information in the description box below if you would like to invest in that for Virgo full moon season. And finally, to all of you who continually send in donations to this channel, I greatly appreciate you. And I really appreciate your support. It allows me to continue to keep doing what I do. So if you would like to send a donation, you can find that in the banner on this page, or information on how to buy me a coffee in the description box below. So here we go. Raccoon's message is talented, shadowy, and in hiding. It says raccoon energy is at play within all artists to a greater or lesser degree. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. That's good news for us this month, Virgo. Very good news. So when in balance, raccoon energy is a generous friend and an exceptional artist. When out of balance, competitive and starving artist. To bring into balance, make new work. So this is just beautiful confirmation of a lot of the messages that came before. So let's finish up with my favorite winged wise one, the crow. And let's see what crow's message is for us. They're not alphabetical in this book, nor are the cards numbered. So it's always a, oh, there we go. Crow. Spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. So again, we've got a lot of creative energy around us. And I have always been under the belief that wisdom is truly pain healed, and we create through our emotional body, right? So by healing, by doing our inner work, by our healing journey, we actually create the canvas for new creations, for new life to be born through us. So spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. Crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities: past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. This is perfect for us, Virgo. This is who we are. This is what we do, right? We're the hermit archetype. So this is right within our element. So let's work with this energy this month. When in balance, crow energy is psychic, strong, and clear. When out of balance, it's ungrounded and hypersensitive. To bring into balance, guess what? Daily meditation, my friends. So, my fellow Virgos, it sounds like it's going to be a beautiful month for us. I'm very excited for us. I hope that you have received some support here. Let me know in the comments down below. And again, thank you for subscribing to the channel and giving me a thumbs up. Until next time, Virgo, I see you, I feel you, I love you. Blessed March and blessed Virgo moon. Take good care.